The police were working with a driver in that car when suddenly a car drove at high speed and crashed into that car. The strong impact caused the two cars to break apart, and the police officer was thrown away. Luckily, he quickly got up and ran away from the scene. The scene is truly heart-stopping and haunting. At the intersection, two cars drove quickly with the intention of passing the signal light, but crashed hard into each other. The collision caused this driver's car to overturn, creating a chaotic and dangerous scene. Obviously, the big fault lies with the car that ran the red light. But this driver cannot avoid responsibility for going too fast at an intersection with a signal light. In Las Vegas, the damn car sped past, blocking the white car on the sidewalk, causing the white car to skid and crash into the railing twice, extremely seriously. Oh no, the scene is terrifying. Meanwhile, the red car did not stop but tried to run quickly away from the scene, leaving everything behind. This is truly a reckless and irresponsible act. When arriving at the intersection, this driver's car was suddenly hit by a car speeding at high speed. The strong impact caused the car to overturn, creating a heart-stopping scene. Oh my God, I can't imagine this terrible situation. After the green light turned on, the man immediately started the engine to pass, but unfortunately encountered a car speeding through the red light, hitting him. The strong impact caused him to flip around and the car was thrown to the side. However, after the fall, he stood up quickly and impressively. Oh my, how lucky!
Are you fucking kidding me?
It was probably because the snow and ice made the road slippery, causing the two ill-fated cars to collide strongly with each other and then plunge down the cliff, leaving a pitiful and scary scene. Oh my God, it's hard to believe my eyes. Pray that the people in those cars are safe and out of danger. This situation really makes everyone who witnesses shudder and feel sad. Pay attention to these two cars, in rainy conditions and both going too fast. The first car lost control, skidded, and crashed straight into the ill-fated car in front. Oh shit! The strong impact caused the car to be thrown to the side and continue to crash into the railing wall, causing a terrifying scene. It's unbelievable that everything happened so suddenly. When the green light is about to end, stupid cars try to pass. The pickup truck wanted to turn left, but suddenly two cars rushed straight towards it. Oh my God, the black car braked in time and luckily avoided the accident, but the white car was not so lucky. The accident happened. The pickup truck was hit hard in the rear, causing it to fly into the sky. when the black car and this driver tried to pass the yellow light. Instead of continuing to move quickly to exit the intersection, the black car driver stopped suddenly out of panic. This caused the driver's car to not have time to react and crash hard into the rear of the black car. The black car turned on its turn signal to change lanes, but the driver of the red car refused to give way. As a result, the black car fiercely blocked the red car to overtake. The red car was pressed close to the curb, shaking violently, creating a heart-stopping moment, as if a serious accident would happen. But admirably, the red car driver with skillful driving skills quickly controlled the situation and brought the car back to the safe lane. The beam sped along the highway, but suddenly faced a car stopped right in the middle of the lane. The terrible collision caused both cars to be thrown far away, and thick smoke and dust covered the scene. It's puzzling, what the hell was the driver who stopped in the middle of the highway thinking? That action is not only dangerous, but also unacceptable. The car suddenly rushed over the road railing, almost hitting the roadside barrier. The scene was dangerous and made everyone who witnessed it feel heartbroken. Fortunately, no serious accidents occurred. It's not clear what problem the driver of the other car encountered, but it was horrifying to see the car lose control, speed into the woods, and then suddenly cut across the road, encroaching on the next lane. A dangerous situation leaves everyone stunned. This black car initially backed slowly into the parking space, but suddenly accelerated backwards extremely fast, rushing straight into a nearby shop. The unexpected situation caused everyone around to panic and run away. Luckily, no one nearby was injured. Pay attention to the intersection ahead where two black and white cars are giving way to this driver. However, the driver suddenly stopped, giving the black car a chance to pass by but did not carefully check the right side. Unfortunately, the black car was hit directly by another fast car. The strong impact sent debris from both cars flying everywhere. The white car, intending to speed up, suddenly discovered another car moving slowly in front. To avoid a collision, the driver was forced to steer sharply, causing the car to fall into the ditch on the side of the road, and then slide onto the opposite lane on the other side. An extremely dangerous situation. Fortunately, no serious accident occurred. slippery snow conditions, the black car suddenly lost control, skidded, and drove into the opposite lane. As a result, it crashed hard into another car, causing this car to hit a roadside light pole. The scene was chaotic with debris flying everywhere on the road, creating a scary situation that every driver wants to avoid. Wow. The car in front suddenly emitted smoke, blocking the vision of surrounding drivers. This forces them to slow down and dodge to the edge of the road to avoid danger. Strangely enough, when the smoke cleared, the car disappeared, leaving one big question in everyone's mind: what just happened? Suddenly, a car drove over the driver's head and crashed hard into the railing, causing the front of the car to break in an instant. Everyone was shocked and wondered what had happened. Only when reviewing the car's rear camera did the truth become clear. The other car was deliberately pushed to the side of the road by a thug, causing it to lose control. So angry at this irresponsible action, pay attention to this car. When rushing through the intersection, the car did not slow down or look, but kept accelerating. Unfortunately, another car was also moving at the same speed. Even though the car tried to brake suddenly, the accident could not be avoided. The strong impact caused the car to fly out, debris flying everywhere. It was too dangerous. The sky was pitch black. The driver was running at high speed and had no time to react and crashed hard into the deer. The damn driver sped through the red light, swerving across 3 cars in an extremely dangerous manner. The first 2 cars were lucky to brake in time, so no collision occurred, but the driver of the rear car did not have time to react and crashed straight into the rear of the car in front. The strong impact caused the car to fly off. Oh my God, the scene was so horrifying. The other car continued to run away as if nothing had happened. How can someone drive so unconsciously? I really can't understand. That car was loaded with wooden slats, encroaching on the lane innocently. Then the wooden slats collided with the railings and signs, causing the wooden trees to break. But the driver didn't stop and continued going as fast as if nothing happened. Oh my God, it's incomprehensible how ignorant and stupid some people are. This stupidity is not only dangerous, but also makes other drivers uncomfortable. The driver of that car really looks like a crazy person. He acted strangely and without thinking while driving the car, making many people around him afraid. Such thoughtless actions not only endanger himself but also other traffic participants. Oh, it's incomprehensible. Everything was very normal until that car appeared. Everyone was surprised to see the car overturning and sliding on the road. The scene was terrifying, fire particles flying out, creating sparkling rays of light in the air. Oh my God, no one dared to believe their eyes when they witnessed that incident. This driver and the tractor-trailer were traveling parallel to each other. It seemed like everything was normal until, because it was difficult to see ahead, the two drivers realized there was a serious accident when they were too close. The sudden shock forced the driver to swerve, hitting the tractor-trailer and then crashing heavily into an electric pole on the road railing. Oh my God, it's really dangerous. This situation is truly heart-stopping, and no one expected it because there were two serious accidents happening so close together. Amid the bustling traffic, a tire suddenly rolled back and forth in the middle of the road, creating a chaotic scene. This unexpected situation demanded intense focus from drivers to avoid a collision. The tire posed a serious hazard. Any contact with a vehicle could result in a major accident. What a nerve-wracking moment on the road.
When they had the biggest loss. Yeah.
Correct.
Well, the reason I didn't ask you about it is simple, because Wilbon is involved in it, because he's involved in the Cubs and he's involved in the Bears, he's involved in the Bulls, and he's somehow, because he's a South Sider, now he's having pain for the White Sox, and no, I'm not going to deal with it. I'm not. No, it's his account. I'll tell you what I want to deal with, though. Just a small thing.
The car suddenly rushed out from the left, causing the driver to brake suddenly in confusion. Although no accident occurred, the white car driver's subsequent actions caught attention. He raised a rude finger at this driver, as if he wanted to place blame in an unreasonable way. Pay real attention. In the pitch-black night, a child recklessly jumped on a motorbike and suddenly crashed into a car. This action is not only extremely dangerous but also causes great discomfort and pressure for drivers on the road. Luckily, no accident happened, but just a little longer, the consequences could have been very serious.
Пиздец, Керри. Уебался я. Колесо въебало переднее.
This driver was driving normally when suddenly he saw a white car coming out of the small road. I thought the car would stop to give way, but no, it continued to move forward slowly, causing the driver to startle and steer quickly to avoid a collision. This car was moving normally when another car turned on its signal light to cross the road. However, the driver did not seem to pay attention to that signal and rushed straight in, causing a strong collision that affected both cars. Oh my God, this situation shows how culpable the driver's carelessness is. The car wants to turn right and is waiting to find the right space. When the gap appeared, the driver immediately accelerated to turn, but fortunately, another car approaching quickly did not cause an accident thanks to this driver's excellent reflexes. Wow! Quick observation and excellent situational handling ability saved what could have been a very serious accident. The white car was backing up to let the pickup truck pass, but unfortunately, the pickup truck's rear wheel clipped the white truck's hood, causing serious damage to the vehicle. What's more reprehensible is that the pickup truck driver, instead of stopping to solve the problem, quickly fled, leaving the white car driver in confusion and anger. The motorbike was going in the opposite direction with bright sunlight, the bright light shining directly into the driver's eyes, causing him to lose his vision. Instead of slowing down to ensure safety, he accelerated, resulting in a strong collision with a car in front. The terrible crash caused him to somersault in the air, creating a scene that was both horrifying and unfortunate. Oh my God, it's hard to believe what just happened. This is truly a painful lesson for anyone when driving under dangerous lighting conditions. Pay attention to this car. The driver was driving at high speed and was engrossed in playing on his phone without paying attention to what was ahead. The result was a powerful collision with the vehicle in front, causing the vehicle to spin sideways onto the road. The front of this car and the rear of that car were almost completely shattered, leaving a scene of horror and destruction. It's unimaginable that carelessness has caused such serious consequences. The car suddenly jumped out of the intersection, startling the driver and not having time to brake, resulting in a powerful crash. After the collision, the scene was unbelievable. The woman in the other car immediately told the child to quickly climb into the back seat, while she leisurely fastened her seatbelt. Look at this motorbike driver. He seemed very confident when driving the car, but suddenly the car in front stopped, causing him not to have time to handle it, and crashed straight into the back of the car. The impact sent him flying onto the hood and falling to the ground. Strangely enough, after falling, he still leisurely picked up the bike, climbed in and continued running as if nothing had happened, regardless of when the gas tank cap had fallen off. The white car was approaching the intersection when suddenly a motorbike carrying 3 people, no one wearing a helmet, rushed straight into it. The impact was so strong that all 3 people on the motorbike were thrown into the air, leaving a scene of surprise and shock. The motorbike was almost broken, leaving only remnants scattered all over the road.